Borderland. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. All right, I'm live. Bet. On what, family? All right, so I think I'm live. We're gonna watch the Star Wars Fortnite trailer. Yeah, I'm just loading everything up, boys. Trailer. Boys. Trailer. Oh. Fuck yeah, the TIE fighters. Ooh, I'm getting the shivers. Oh. Who's that? She's not in the movie. What? Chewbacca's a furry? Jonesy, banana. Bro, they try to sneak Marshmallow in there. Y'all seen that shit? Not slick, buddy. We see him. Samurai, Darth Vader, Mace Windu, General Grievous. Ooh, that purple lightsaber. Ooh. The Emperor. Ew. Oh. No, he's a Sith Lord. No, Jar Jar's a Sith Lord. No, what the fuck? God damn it. When did this happen? What the fuck? Tomorrow, we about to be going into this. We gonna be going in. The Death Star. I'm getting harassed my entire life. Who is this? Nicholas Light TV? Who is this? He does like anime?
Absolutely at my limit. I'm furious. I'm angry. I'm pissed off. YouTube does not care about their creators. I'm sick of these goddamn copyright holders, these Japanese labels and corporations overseas that abuse the copyright system and selectively choose who they want to harass and terminate. And I am one of those people they are selectively abusing and harassing and trying to terminate. My second channel just now got 2 copyright strikes. One video was for a solo leveling OST that maybe made $5 because nobody gives a fuck about that OST and they care even less about my reaction to that OST by Hiroyuki Sawano. No disrespect to them. I fucking love their music. But it was a harmless reaction, which falls under fair use. Copyright strike. Not even a claim to claim the $20 that I was going to make from that video. Not even a warning. They send a copyright strike to terminate my channel. Okay, whatever. I'll dispute it. And they say in 10 days, if the other side doesn't answer, then you win. You get the video and they back off. Always happens. And guess what? Whenever that happens, I always win. You know why? Because these goddamn stupid fucking copyright holders, you know what they do? They scare you. They use these scary words like lawyers and get a lawyer.
If you haven't heard by now, Clash Royale is facing its biggest player backlash. Thousands are deleting the app, skipping the Pass Royale, and even Supercell partners are boycotting the game. Social media is flooded with posts tearing the game apart, and it's all coming to a head after 2 years of growing pay-to-win mechanics.
Hey, bro, name a car for an edit. Sorry if I'm just reading this. Do you care what car? Any car, or does it have to be like a sports car or like a truck or anything? What is it? Yo, any? Let me think for a second. Um, do the new Lamborghini. I know it's basic, but fuck it. The Lamborghini Revolto. Do that. What? New one? I said do the Lamborghini Revolto. You want a different car than that? Revolto. Wait for 30 to 15 minutes? Okay, bet I got you. I'm gonna set a timer. Hope I don't close this tab. Um, I'll give you 35.
The breaking point, the dev team slashed the value of both the Pass Royale and Diamond Pass while doubling the cost of evolutions. On top of that, key progression systems like chests and the season shop have sadly been removed, making fair progression nearly impossible. Meanwhile, Clash of Clans is thriving with one of its best collabs yet, this time teaming up with WWE for the perfectly timed Clash Mania event, featuring new temporary troops, clan-based rewards, and fresh progression-focused challenges. If it isn't obvious yet, the contrast between the two games is going to be clear. One team is actively supporting and evolving their game, while the other is milking it for money. Unsurprisingly, this strategy is backfiring for Clash Royale, as Clash of Clans has secured its spot in the top 10 grossing mobile games of all time, while Clash Royale is now getting outperformed by even Heyday. If you think this is the first time that pay-to-win updates like this have impacted Clash Royale, then you're in for a
I
journey.
need to get back into Clash of Clans. That shit is so fun. Yep, the timer set. Oh fuck, I think I closed it. I'll reopen it. Fuck. Over the timer on my other tab so I don't accidentally close it. Borderlands 2 is such peak. Still can't pre-order this shit yet. I need a break.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, question for you.
Yeah.
Is this your G-Wagon?
Yes.
What do you do for a living out here in Austin to be able to afford a G-Wagon?
I'm in software.
I'm an investor.
So you're in finance.
Yeah, private equity and venture capital, absolutely.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
Well, I sold my company for $800 million.
For how much?
$800 million.
You sold a company for $800 million? What type of company did you sell?
Braintree Venmo. Have you ever paid somebody with Venmo?
Like Venmo, the app? Do you think I could interview real quick? I have one of the biggest business media channels in the entire world. I go all over interviewing the most successful people.
I think I've heard of you guys.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd love
Would you
to
want me to
talk
with you? Is that cool?
That would be awesome.
Awesome. What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
We're over $850 million in revenue.
Over 850 million?
Yes.
So through the grace of God, the companies that started to do well in excess.
Oh, that is the video. I was like, what is that loud ass beat? I'm like, is this really the video?
Absolutely do.
Your last message to somebody in their 20s trying to build $1 billion company in today's world. They want to become successful like you. You've heard the saying that everything's bigger in Texas, but I don't think you realize how big, I mean wealthy it actually is out here. In fact, Texas is home to over 80 billionaires. And if Texas was its own country, it would be the 8th largest economy in the entire world. So I flew out to Texas today, in Austin, which is
Holy
home to
shit, is that
billionaires like
crazy.
Elon Musk and Michael Dell, to go around finding and asking some of these billionaires what they did to become wealthy and how you watching can become financially free and follow in their footsteps to become millionaires and billionaires in today's world. This video is about to be insane from start to finish, so stay tuned. And with that being said, let's get this video on the way. Excuse me, sir. Sir, question for you.
Yeah.
Is this your G-Wagon?
Yes.
What do you do for a living out here in Austin to be able to afford a G-Wagon?
I am an entrepreneur. I make smoothies for a living.
You sell smoothies?
Yes.
How long have you been a business owner?
13 years.
What smoothie business is it? What do you guys think? Place your bets.
Over these 13 years, what's the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
Last year we did 23 million. This year we'll do between 32 and 35 million.
35 billion?
Yeah.
When I go all over the world, I grew a channel to 12 million followers, interviewing the most successful business owners. Can we get 1 minute with you for our channel real quick?
Yeah, fuck, I see you on Instagram. I love you.
You think everybody's built for entrepreneurship?
No, not everybody's built for entrepreneurship. Listen, there's two types of people on this planet. People that talk shit and people that do shit. If you talk shit, you're gonna be a miserable motherfucker. If you do shit, you're gonna have a good life.
So you're gonna be an action taker.
You gotta be an action taker and you gotta speak life onto people, compliment people, build them up. Fuck all this cancel culture shit. If somebody deserves a compliment, you give them a compliment. Don't flatter people. Never flatter people because it's creepy and it'll come back to bite you in the ass. If you put your faith in God, miracles will happen, doors will open, shit that you never in a million fucking years could imagine will take place in your life.
Have you seen miracles happen?
Oh my God, dude, I went from living under a fucking bridge 21 years ago, addicted to heroin and crack, and now drive a fancy car, got a fancy business.
So what was that turning point?
Why can't I like this video? I can't. What the fuck is happening?
You're gonna be an action taker.
You gotta be an action taker and you gotta speak life onto people, compliment people, build them up. Fuck all this cancel culture shit. If somebody deserves a compliment, you give them a compliment. Don't flatter people. Never flatter people because it's creepy and it'll come back to bite you in the ass. If you put your faith in God, miracles will happen, doors will open, shit that you never in a million fucking years could imagine will take place in your life.
Have you seen miracles happen?
Oh my God, dude, I went from living under a fucking bridge 21 years ago, addicted to heroin and crack, and now drive a fancy car, got a fancy business.
So what was that turning point in your life then to financial freedom?
In the ass. If you put your faith in God, miracles. The whole thing was I was a victim. In the
Financial freedom.
first of all, you got in the ass. I got a fancy business in the ass. If you put your faith in God, miracles will happen, doors will open, shit that you never in a million fucking years could imagine will take place in your life.
Have you seen miracles happen?
Oh my God, dude, I went from living under a fucking bridge 21 years ago, addicted to heroin and crack, and now drive a fancy car, got a fancy business in the ass. If you put your faith in God, miracles will happen, doors will open, shit that you never in a
Point in your life then to financial freedom.
First of all, you got to surrender. Once you surrender, once you turn your will and your life over to God, then you got to take responsibility for everything that's going on in your life, good and bad. So like my whole thing was I was a victim. I spent 33 years on this planet as a fucking victim. My parents were bad. I got molested. My teachers were bad. I got kicked out of high school. I'm a fucking loser. I'm a high school dropout. I'm a convicted felon. It was just this perpetual tape of victimhood, and it was everybody else's fault. The moment I took autonomy over myself, once I finally conceded to my innermost self that everything going on in my life was my fault. Not my parents' fault, not the fucking school that kicked me out. It was my fault. Once you take responsibility for yourself and you ask God with all your heart to help you, there's nothing you can't do. I started at 33, homeless and fucking penniless. I washed dogs, I cleaned houses, I washed cars, I did whatever the fuck I could do because I couldn't get a job. Nobody would hire me. I looked like shit. But I did whatever the fuck I had to do. I worked 7 days a week. Make more money than you spend, invest that fucking money, save that money, invest that money, and just ask God for help. And honestly, for the young men out there, don't look at that porn. Stop pounding your fucking carrot every day. That's your life force. Put that shit away. That will rob you of your soul just like the dope will.
Your last message to the younger generation. What's the best advice you could give to any 20-year-old watching this right now?
Young men out there, take care of your mom. Take care of your mom. Call her every day and tell her you love her. I wish I could call my mom right now and tell her I love her. She's gone, but I spoiled the shit out of my mom the last 17 years of her life.
That's what I believe too. I always tell my mom I love her and I give her a hug every day. It's like if you have a good relationship with your mom, why not? I mean, there's so many selfish people out here that want to do shit, and it's like, why not? She gave you food, she put a roof over your head, etc., etc.
Vacations, house, everything. That's the highest level of manhood, is taking care of your mom. I know she's a pain in the ass. I know she pushes your buttons. I know she drives you nuts. That's what they're supposed to do. They're your fucking mother. Take care of your mom.
That was fucking fire. Thank you. That was incredible. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Yeah, man.
Guys, that was one of my favorite conversations I've ever had. He got rich. I mean, rich off of selling smoothies. And his business is going to do $30 million this year. But he just gave us some of the best life advice I've ever heard, especially towards the end of that interview when he said, fellas, take care of your mom. At the end of the day, the most important thing that you can do is take care of your family and never give up on them. Great interview out here in Austin, but we got to go get this next one, you guys. Come on, let's go. Excuse me, sir. Yes. Question for you.
Yes.
How old were you when you made your first million?
Well, how old was I when I made my first million? 28.
28. What line of business are you in?
What line of business am I in now?
Yeah.
I'm an investor.
So you're in finance.
Yeah, private equity and venture capital, absolutely.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
A lot of money.
Could you give me a range?
So through the grace of God, the companies I started do well in excess of $1 billion of revenue every year.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You're doing $1 billion in revenue a year?
The companies that I started, yes, absolutely do.
What's the best industry somebody can get into in today's world?
Oh gosh, there are a lot of great ones, and everybody will
Give
say,
me the number one right now.
I'm gonna redefine the term industry. Africa. Here's the story. Follow me on this. 9 of the 20 fastest growing economies in the world are gonna be in Africa in 2025. Everybody's overlooking it. Only 0.5% of the world's private equity and venture capital is going into Africa, despite the fact that it's gonna be the only continent with a growing population. A marketplace is all about consumers and producers instead of people on the tail.
I mean, that is true. He's not wrong, bro. There's so many people in Africa, but it's just so underdeveloped is the problem with it.
End of life that are draining money out of an economy. Africa has a vibrancy. They're able to just step over the traditional landline telecom. They're technology, they're digital natives, they're growing, they've got an incredible work ethic, they've got stable democracies now in many cases. Africa as an industry, as a concept, is the most overlooked, undervalued investment opportunity for entrepreneurs and investors right now in 2025.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, bring
What
it.
was your secret to scaling to $1 billion company?
I got to know the guys at Chick-fil-A really well, okay? So when you buy a chicken sandwich, and then you say thank you, they say it's my pleasure, and they mean it. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you train that? Like, you can't do that. It's not about the customer. You can't have somebody behind the counter say it's my pleasure if they tripped over an extension cord, or you're late with their paycheck, or they had to walk a half mile from where they're parked. You delight your employee. Everything flows from that, because then your employees want to stick around. The greatest expense that any entrepreneur will ever have is employee churn. You delight your employee, give them an opportunity to flourish and to thrive, just solving real customer issues and working on real red meat to be able to like chew on. When you do that, they'll stick with you.
You take care of your employees, they take care of your customers.
100%, but your best ideas are going to come from your customers that are taking care of those employees. I'm not smart enough to have enough good ideas about how my business needs to thrive and flourish and pivot and make all the decisions I need to make. I need to rely on my company employees. You see, when they feel like they're in a safe environment where they can thrive and flourish and work on really important work, they're thinking about how to do it better. If instead they're thinking about how do I get another paycheck from someplace else, then I've lost that competitive mojo. You take care of your employees, you love them, you understand their story and who they are and what makes them tick, they'll stick with you and you'll have a business that'll thrive.
Now you guys see why they say everything's bigger in Texas. And this video is off to a crazy start so far. But I want to be real with you guys for a second. So in the last 4 years, I've been able to grow this channel to over 13 million followers across social media and build a multi-million-dollar business at the exact same time. But I want to be very clear with you all. It didn't happen because of me alone. It's the incredible team I have behind me. From my 2 other co-founders to my editors, my videographers, to even the strategists. Everyone plays a crucial role and they do things I could never do on my own. And if you're a business owner, you know how hard it is to build a team that you can depend on. And that's why tools like ZipRecruiter are game changers. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technologies helps you find the right candidates as fast as possible. They even let you send how they made it for the younger generation. Could we get 1 minute with you for our channel real quick?
Sure.
What type of company did you sell?
Payments, Braintree, Venmo. If you ever paid somebody with Venmo.
Like Venmo, the app? You sold Venmo?
Yes.
Or actually, could we ask you a couple quick questions?
Sure.
How long have you been a business owner?
When I was 21, I determined that I was going to try to make a difference in the world, doing something interesting for the human race, and I thought entrepreneurship was the path. I didn't know what to do, so I thought making a bunch of money would be a good solution, and then when I made the money, I would figure out what to do in my life.
How old are you now?
47.
Over these 47 years, if you can think about one piece of advice that you received that maybe helped you in business or even outside of business, what's the best advice you ever got throughout your career?
It would be the advice I would give to myself. The advice I never received. Make health your #1 life priority. And there was always this story in entrepreneurship where you grind as hard as you can. You'll hear stories of the person who slept under their desk or coded for 2 nights in a row. It's like amazing, they're epic. But you never hear the story like the person's well rested and has really great biomarkers and a clear head. And so I wish I would have received the advice, make health your #1 life priority, because if you do, you'll be a better entrepreneur. And I really missed that. I traded health for wealth, and it hurt my ability to create wealth.
And there's that saying that I love, that a rich man wants 1,000 things, but a sick man only wants one thing, and that's their health. Let me ask you this. What is your most controversial opinion about health that a lot of people may disagree with you on? Something that is normalized in society. What's your most controversial opinion about health in today's world?
That we are the first generation that won't die.
What do you mean?
We are the first generation who will not die.
Like, die as in like actually?
That's right.
So you don't plan on dying?
That's right.
How old realistically do you think you can live until?
I'm chronologically 47, but biologically, my cardiovascular ability is age 18. My lung capacity is age 18. My telomeres, my end of chromosomes are age 18. So my body functions in many ways like an 18-year-old. And so when you start measuring the biological age of your body, it's very different than the time which you were born. So that's what I wish I would have learned. Typically, people perform very well in their youth. There's skill sets, there's physical ability, mental ability, emotional ability that peaks typically in like early life stages, and then it declines with older stages. Especially that's true if you're grinding very hard. And so this is why I say making health your top priority, because if you do so, you're going to be in peak performance. Like the difference between being healthy and non-healthy when you're thinking is like night and day. And so that's why I think being an entrepreneur, making health your top priority is the highest yield thing you can do for your company.
So you said that you're 47, but you have the cardiovascular endurance or capacity of an 18-year-old. So are you like reverse aging?
Yeah, I guess you could say
You're slowing down the progression of how
yeah,
you're
exactly.
aging.
So you can do two things. One is you can reverse aging damage. You can slow down speed of aging. So my speed of aging currently is the slowest in the entire world. So there's 5,000 people all over the world competing for the lowest possible speed of aging. We call ourselves Rejuvenation Olympics. And I'm number one in the world on doing this. So my birthday happens every 24 months. And so I've made a new Olympic sport out of how to slow down your speed of aging. So in many ways, I'm an entrepreneur again. I'm trying to create a brand new sport. And the new sport is don't die. It's like we are the first generation who won't die. And if you take that path, what do? Like you want to slow down your speed of aging, you want to reverse aging damage, and you want your body to operate basically functionally like, an 18-year-old.
Now, I'm 22 years old.
Yeah.
My original goal was to live until about 80 years old. I was like, hey, that's good. Let's say I want to live to 100. What's the number one thing I should be doing right now on a daily basis to make that happen?
First, those are rookie numbers. 100? Yeah, seriously. So the ambition we can have as a species right now, there's no reason why we couldn't think in the hundreds or even thousands of years. If you just look at the speed at which AI is improving and medical advancements that are coming, over the coming decades, we'll be able to extend our lifespans. Like, for example, like right now, my birthday happens every 2 years. I've slowed down my speed of aging. That buys us a lot of time to find a lot of advancements to extend life further and further. And so I'd say for you, the three things I would say is sleep is your number one life priority. Nothing's more important than sleep.
That's incredible. Do you think America's trying to kill us?
I will tell you, I've tested over the years everything I put into my body. So all the air I breathe, all the food I eat, all the water I drink, and the world is toxic. Like you've probably heard this, but when you see the data, it's terrifying.
Give me an example for people that really don't know, like how toxic, like maybe the littlest things are, like the water we drink, or just something that you think would surprise a lot of people.
I mean, everything. So we just started testing a bunch of stuff. So like common things like foods you buy in packages. They have heavy metals like mercury, cadmium, arsenic, lead. They have agrochemicals like glyphosate. So everything you eat has.
That's what I've been saying, bro. If I'm president, I'm getting all these fucking crazy chemicals. Like, obviously you need some preservatives, but dude, you guys ever read the back of a fucking thing? There'll be 40 fucking things for a bag of chips that is like a basic ass flavor. That's why I switched to them kettle cook like brand chips, because they only have like 10 ingredients. Kettle cooked, and you can read everything except like 1 or 2 ingredients. Nutrition facts. Okay, so look, these are those chips I was talking about. Look at the ingredients, bro. You can actually read this shit. Potatoes, avocado oil, red chili powder, nutrition yeast, tapioca solids, beet powder, sea salt, tomato powder, jalapeno powder, citric acid, lactic acid, garlic powder, onion powder, habanero powder. Like, see, this shit you can actually read. You can actually read these chips. This is why I eat these chips. I mean, they're chips. Obviously, they're still not like the best for you, but at least you can read all the ingredients, if you know what I mean. Kettle cooked apple hot apple cider. So look, perfect example of this. Look, potatoes, vegetable oil, canola oil, sunflower, and or safflower, Himalayan pink salt. It's literally like 4 or 5 ingredients instead of fucking instead of all these chips with like 40 different ingredients that still taste good. You know what I mean? So like, let's look up Doritos Cool Ranch. Cool Ranch chip flavor. Look how many ingredients there are. There's like 40 ingredients. And you can't even read these. At least on the other brand, I could actually read what I was putting in my body. Sodium ethylate, dodium isonate, and disodium gula. Like, you can't even read this shit, bro. So, yeah.
As chemicals, and very few companies test. So we've been testing everything. It's really contaminated. We just tested a diaper just because we were trying to figure out it has these dangerous levels of glyphosate, this chemical. We tested dog food, has high levels of mercury. And so it really is in all the food supply. And so we're now working on trying to source our own foods, test them all for all these chemicals, and try to have a pure food source, which I've done for myself, trying to make it available to others. But these are the kinds of things you need to nail down. You just don't realize every day how exposed you are to contamination.
I know that you said that your goal is to live forever, and you brought up how me wanting to live till 100 is rookie numbers.
That's right.
How old do you think you possibly can live until? Give me a number, an estimate.
I don't think we'll die.
You don't think you will die?
No, I mean, on the time spans which our minds can comprehend, right now, Earth has existed for 3.4 billion years or more.
Yeah.
We think of our lifespans on 70 years,
Right.
like thereabouts. Why? Like, why couldn't it be a few hundred? Like, biology already has a few immortal species. So we know biology can achieve immortality. We just have to take from one species over to our species. So it can be done. It's not like we're talking about trying to exceed the speed of light,
Right.
where it's like a major physics problem. So it can be done. That's why I'm saying, like, there's no reason why we should have some kind of tempered expectations or ambitions.
Right. You got amazing advice. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So we just ran into an interview with Brian Johnson, who sold his company for $800 million. But that was not a typical School of Hard Knocks interview. So I'm always talking about business and wealth building and how these millionaires and billionaires make their money. But we talked about the most important thing that we have that we don't even realize, which is our health. You see, remember, a rich man wants 1,000 things, but a sick man only wants one, and that's their health. Great interview with Brian Johnson. He just gave us some serious value and gold in that last interview, but we got to keep this one rolling and go get another one out here, you guys. Come on, let's go. Excuse me, sir. Sir, question for you. Yes. How old were you when you made your first million?
Me personally, not the business.
Yeah, personally.
42.
And what line of business are you in?
Holy shit, 42 and you're a billionaire, bro? That'd be fucking peak
I have one
life.
of the biggest business media channels in the entire world. I go all over interviewing the most successful people.
I think I've heard of you guys.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd love
Would
to.
you want me to
talk
with you? Is that cool?
That would be awesome.
Awesome. How long have you been a business owner?
This particular company, almost 20 years, and I had one before that for about 6.
What was the turning point like getting into software? Did you always know that you were going to pursue software, or like how did you end up in this business?
So I started in tech as a young man, and in my case, that was 40 years ago, in IBM, which is a big tech firm that we all still know. But I didn't kind of move towards software until I was in the industry about 15 years, and then came to Austin to work for a company here. Kind of got the bug of the startup game, and then 3 other buddies and I started one in 2000. That was our first company.
Absolutely. What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
The company?
Yeah.
We're over $850 million in revenue.
Over 850 million?
Yeah.
What was the best advice you ever received throughout your career? The most pivotal, life-changing advice that you received in business or anything? What was the best advice you ever got?
I'm going to hesitate to say this is the only great piece of advice I got, but I've given this piece of advice to a lot of people in business setting. And an older guy that when I joined IBM in the 1980s said, look, my advice to younger folks is to spend about 90% of your time on your job and 10% on your career. And I'm like, what does that mean? And he said, look, if you spend 100% on your job, you're going to do a really good job at the job you're in, but nobody's ever going to see you moving beyond that job because you aren't making connections. You're not thinking beyond it. Where do you go next? On the other hand, if you drop it to like 80-20, spend 80% on your job and 20% run around your career, you're not going to do a good enough job. You're only putting 80%. So he's like, the right balance is put most.
Bro, that is not true. No. What's up, PB? Bro, that is not true. Most jobs nowadays, they don't give a fuck about how much energy you put in.
All your energy, 90-ish plus percent, into doing a great job with where you're at, but you always want to reserve like 10% of your capacity, make connections, learn about what it takes to go to the next level. How do I become an entrepreneur if I've never been an entrepreneur? How do I get into that industry if I'm in another industry? You're always thinking about stretching and growing, but that's about 10%. And if you keep that balance, I think that's a really healthy piece of advice.
You sold hundreds of millions of dollars in the tech industry. Somebody wants to break into the tech industry right now. Give them a hack to sell.
This facts. I focus on the career instead of 100 songs a month.
Your
LMAO.
product at a
Oh
large
God.
I think, to be fair, in my case, and again, we're selling that kind of dollars to large-scale companies. So we're selling to big businesses.
So you're selling to big businesses. So in other
Right.
words, you got to solve those $100,000, $1 million problems.
That's where I was going. And you got to have
My
people that know what
fucking
they're doing. That's where I was
nose
going. Like, you got to have software
itches.
engineers, you got to have salespeople, marketers that understand that large business environment, because it's very different from small business, which is different from consumer.
But so you said you're selling to tech giants, though.
Oh yeah, we're selling to the biggest companies in the world.
Like what?
Like the Fortune 500. Half of them are our customers. Yeah.
So when you're approaching them, when you're selling to them, what does that conversation look like? How do you sell to a tech giant? Like
Well,
that?
you know what? It's not one conversation. Our sales cycles can be a year or longer, and it can be 50 people in the organization that we got to talk to.
What is the biggest thing that the deal depends on?
Well, ultimately, and it's a team decision typically on the customer side, it's going to come down to, do they believe we're the best partner, I'll use that term, the best company that's going to solve their problem? And if they don't believe that, they're not going to spend the millions of dollars
How
to
do
buy
you
your
effectively
product.
communicate that when you're in a conversation?
You got to show them. There's proving it by showing them. Often there's these things called proofs of concept or pilot, where you're showing them the tech. You got to have typically very strong references. They got to go, I want to see 5 other people like me that already use this. So the hardest part of a business like ours is the early days when you don't have those references yet. You got to find people that will trust you with a new technology. But once you're bigger and we're there, we're using our existing references to help our new potential prospects trust that we can solve their problem.
How do you know?
62.
I would have guessed like 40. But real quick though, I'm in my 20s. Your last message to somebody in their 20s trying to build $1 billion company in today's world. They want to become successful like you. Give them one more nugget about business, one more piece of advice. Your last message to the younger generation trying to become successful.
Surround yourself with a great team.
It all comes
You
down to
will
people.
never do this by yourself.
Yeah.
Find the right team, get the right people around you, and then go after a great problem. You got to have a big enough market problem to get to $1 billion business for sure, but you got to have the right team to get it
How
done.
did you identify $1 billion problem?
I had been in this space a long time, been around security for big companies, so we had seen a lot of what worked and what didn't, and ultimately we saw things emerging that looked like they could be big problems. And look, I will tell you the truth, this problem, this space has gotten bigger than we ever thought it would. So some of it is sometimes markets evolve in ways you can't predict, and it's actually made our space even more attractive. But we knew it'd be a good space. It's become a great space.
Do you believe in God?
I don't just believe in him, I follow him.
Did you always believe in God?
Yes, I did.
Talk to me about how important faith has been for you building $1 billion company.
Well, to me, the faith thing has a number of aspects in my life. It means partly because I felt like Jesus lived this way. I value all the people in my life. They don't have to join me in my faith view. They don't have to be having the same belief system as me, but I want to care about them, right? Jesus famously said, do unto others the way you like them to do unto you. Treat others the way you'd like to be treated. Well, if you live that way, you're going to have a pretty good life. You're going to treat people the way they want to be treated. They're going to feel good. They're going to feel valued. So that's core. And I think the other part of the faith thing is kind of, to use an overused term, maybe, what's your identity? My identity is not in being a business guy or an entrepreneur, right? My identity is being a child of God, but I happen to be an entrepreneur. I'm also a husband and a father and a bunch of other things that are super important to me. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to base my worth on whether my business works or not. I'm happy that it's been great. The Lord blessed me a lot in our business, blessed our people, but at the end of the day, that's not how I value myself. The business could go away tomorrow and I'd be okay.
You got amazing advice, my friend.
Well, thanks. It's
so
fun
much for
chatting
your
with you.
time. I
Thanks.
really appreciate that.
Guys, this video was incredible. Austin just went crazy with the $1 billion moguls out here, but I need you guys to like and subscribe for amazing content we've got coming every single week. Excuse me, man.
Not many games can boast a truly legendary weapon, an item that feels almost unobtainium. Every once in a while, you'll come across a green or maybe blue weapon, the next 2 tiers of rarity, and most of these weapons will be made up out of a bunch of crappy parts, which is where we start getting into what makes Borderlands truly a unique series, because it's not like Destiny, where
Wild to think, bro, you're not even gonna be able to see me in this chat in a year from now. Shit, maybe. We'll see, we'll see.
This man counting out the largest flea market jackpot I've ever seen.
See 2 cases of officers testing their cardio as they chase shoplifters.
Running on foot. Stop running! You're gonna get bit! You're gonna get bit by the dog!
Dude, it'd be so funny watching police body cam videos because some of these body cams literally look like a 2008 security camera, and some of them look like they're literally just a regular body cam. Bro, I hope in BO4 the legendary drops are back to being rare. Yeah, they already said that it's gonna be like the old Borderlands 2. Badass would drop 2 legendaries every time. Album reaction. Album reaction to what?
You're gonna get bit by the dog! Coda! Here!
Dude, imagine being bit by a police dog, bro. Oh my god.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
That dude ran like nowhere. He went from the gas station to... Dude ran half a block and is already out of gas. Like, come on, bro. You can't be a criminal, bro. Like, what are you doing? Oh my god, he almost just got ran over by his other fucking comrade. Look at this shit. My album is 29 songs. The wall 77 challenge. Send me the link. I probably won't react to all the songs because that's gonna take a minute.
Put your other hand behind your back. Put your other hand behind your back. Coda.
You don't gotta run a mile, but you at least gotta get some distance. This dude went from, look at this gas station pole to here. What's that gotta be, like half a block?
Okay, good job, Coda. Let's go. You got it.
But you at least gotta clear some distance, have enough time to get some breath back. Like, shit.
Yeah, you just ran from the police. Huh? You just ran from the police.
Alright, go on the side.
Hey, we're gonna search him before we even get him up.
You got anything illegal on you?
No, sir.
Do you have any weapons?
No, sir.
Do you have any drugs?
Hell no.
Dude ran half a block and gave up. Like, why would you even run? Why would you even run? That is literally the stupidest shit. Not gonna lie though, if I see the dog, I'm stopping. Not even just the dog, just like the fact of why would you even run if you're not gonna run? Because now you just get another like 2 charges. Fleeing and eluding or some shit it's called. Whoa, that dog was spit in the back. He's ah.
Yeah, that's what they said was stolen. A lot of Red Bull. Yeah, they said it was Red Bull stolen.
A lot of Red Bull, as this officer says, is an understatement, as the amount will be revealed very soon.
Sir, you're currently under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
But I'm under arrest for?
You're under arrest for shoplifting.
That's felony shoplifting because he stole so much Red Bull.
What don't you understand?
I can't hear you because my f***ing arm is bleeding.
I can't hear you!
Like, imagine, like, dude got a felony for stealing Red Bull. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And then dude, when he gets caught, runs half a block. Like, bro, figure it the fuck out. Why wouldn't you just go into Best Buy and steal like 8 iPhones? Like, come on, dude.
What am I under arrest for?
Shoplifting.
Shoplifting where?
Right now, 7 Hills, where we're checking Armire. What's your name? What's your name, buddy? Huh?
You said I had the right to remain silent.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Roll over to the other side.
Don't let that dog bite the shit out of me.
That dog bit you because you ran.
Hell no, that dog bit me because you said.
Nah, bro. Dude, you ever seen Youngboy running from the chopper? I think so.
You gonna let it keep biting me while I was on the floor. That's all on camera.
All right, well, you stole Red Bull 2 from our Meyer. They got you on camera. All right, sit up. All right, just stay right there.
Hold on, my arm twisted right here though, bro. Come on, crazy. Why y'all got dogs?
For people like you who run. They're way faster than we are.
Hell no. I was gonna stop. I just had to.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure you were.
I didn't know what was going on. Y'all scared me.
You're gonna roll over onto this knee.
Y'all might have to treat me for stitches.
I was like, what is that? The timer's done. Whoever said they were gonna make an edit.
Can I make a phone call? Can I make a bill?
All right, the second. First, we're gonna get your medical attention.
Please do. You seen that motherfucker bite me, bro.
Why'd you run?
Cause you scared me. Black man scared of police. My arm twisted like a motherfucker.
We're gonna get. Just wait for the squad to get here.
So y'all follow me from somewhere to here? That's crazy. Set up?
Yeah, we're going to the squad.
Dude, look how much Red Bull this dude has. Like, what the fuck is the point?
Do you think we could fit those in an evidence bag?
Can we fit those in the evidence bag? Buddy, you just gotta take the whole car. Come on now.
Seeing this outside of the evidence room gives you.
I wonder if you could ballpark what one of these 12 packs are worth.
They said their level's misdemeanor, so.
Amount reflects severity of charge. Yeah, nah, bro, that's a felony.
I mean, I can't imagine this would get. It's got to be at least $15 a box. At least more than
Got the entire back seat? Yes. It looked like he had most of the clothing.
Oh no, he got him good.
Did he?
Yeah, he broke skin on both.
Good boy.
So the second one.
Good boy.
That was more about us trying to get him under control. So I was taking Coda back as you guys were bringing his arms back, and that's why he was able to get a hold. Like you guys swung, like we were swinging the arm in front of him as I was pulling him off the first bite. But you got him good on the side, though.
Yeah, right place at the right time.
105 cases of Red Bull were recovered from the suspect's vehicle.
Dude stole 105 cases of Red Bull. Like, dude,
Since
what are
each
you
case is
doing?
valued at
You should have just gone into Best Buy, stole 8 iPhones, threw them in your jacket, and walked out. Like, come on, dude.
$20.99. The total value is $2,203.95. This suspect was charged with theft, obstructing official business, resisting, and receiving stolen property, which is a felony. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Please don't take me to jail. No, please.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of them had a false can in the box and half a brick of dope or something. How do you walk out with 105 and nobody's saying anything? No, what it probably was is they probably saw it, but they didn't want to confront him in case he had like a weapon or just shit like that. They just didn't want to confront him, so they just called the police right away to deal with it. Because that's what Walmart does, is sometimes they'll either like say you can't leave or whatever and they'll approach you, or they'll just call the police while you're walking out. Like they'll have a dude in the back on the security cameras just tapping away.
Please let me talk to someone. No, bro, I'm not going to jail, dude. I'm not going to jail. Please stop, please stop, please stop. Please stop, man. Please stop, bro. I mean, please stop, please stop. Please, I will, let me finish this. Please stop, guys.
Speaking of Walmart, dude, we're literally, as I said, Walmart. We're in the fucking Walmart parking lot. Like, come on, dude. Not real. You're running through the Walmart parking lot. Like, dude, not real. Because the motherfucker taking 105 Ks of Red Bull definitely gotta be mental problems. I wouldn't even say anything. Bro, it's gotta be something, bro. Like, 105 Ks of Red Bull is insane. Like, what did dude do? Did he walk in the Red Bull section and take every, like, box size of Red Bull and just throw it all in a cart and just walk that motherfucker out? Like, how does that even work? Aaron Sparker, I'm uploading. Alright, bet. Let me know when it's done.
I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong, bro. I didn't do nothing wrong. Give us your hand. I'm sorry. It was a reaction. I can't stop.
Quit moving.
I do it. I'm not trying to. I just freak out. I'm PTSD bad. I can't go to jail.
Well, you're going now. So shut up.
Oh my God, please don't do this to me. Like, I can't believe you're putting me in jail over a criminal trespass. I didn't even know I had, man. I'm really sorry.
Be quiet.
But, like, another thing, too, is, like, if you had that much Red Bull, how did you know it was gonna even fit in your car? You know what I mean? Like, did he measure this shit out?
I'm not gonna fight you no more, honey.
Dude was walking out that motherfucker. Cart, you guys can't even see. Cart down here, stack of Red Bull this fucking high. Like, how does that even work?
Yeah, I do have to hold on to you because you ran.
No, I know that.
I'm gonna get some water, boys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, boys. Done. Check it out. Check it out. Well, don't judge me. I am 13. I'll check it out in just a second. The whole process had to look so dumb. No bullshit, dude. Leaning to Red Bull. Not judging this way, even. Go to channel. So this is it? Is there no sound? Wait, let me restart it. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna critique your edit. It's not bad, but I would say keep this first edit, but when the camera switches angles, add a transition. That will add it a lot. Then like the like outline color effect is cool, but put a layer in the background of it, so like you have, so basically you have the layer of this, but then have another layer behind it. So you see how there's black in the background? There's not that black in the background, so there's like the car still shows in the background. And then make this slightly smaller, and then blur out the background, if that makes any sense. So like you see how the camera switches? When it switches, add transitions.
We don't have to. I'm really done. I'm
You're
sorry.
staying down here.
Okay, I didn't know what you want me to do.
But the fire effect in the start of it is cool. Keep that.
I'm hurting.
Well, yeah, no, because you got tased.
If any of that makes sense.
Are you good?
Oh, I think there's one in me somewhere. I can feel it.
Well, stop moving. Lay back.
And then, but when the camera switches angles, add like a couple second transition, or not even a couple seconds, couple like millisecond transition.
Did you get him on the back?
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go to Walmart, or I'll go to Meijer, steal 105 cases of Red Bull.
I didn't even know they arrested people for such a thing.
But yeah, keep doing those edits, and you'll eventually blow up. You got time. You're young as hell. Keep doing the cars and shit, and then watch tutorials. That will help you a lot too. Watch tutorials on YouTube of I'd say probably use CapCut. If that's what you use CapCut, and then learn from there.
What's going on?
Everyone get some chocolate.
Picked the wrong guy to run on.
You get him? I mean, obviously you got him, but can you issue a trespass?
He's already trespassed. Like, you guys are arresting me for a criminal trespass I didn't know I had.
Well, right now we're arresting you for resisting as well.
So you're going to arrest me for resisting after being arrested for something I
So
didn't
either
even
way,
do?
you're going to jail.
That's ridiculous. I have to
Dude, if you get banned from Walmart, you're just doing something wrong.
sit up, man. I have to.
Right, but you're not standing up.
That's fine. I have to sit up.
Like, unless you're filming with a camera, now that's different. But bro, if you go in. Okay, but my bedtime now, so good night. Oh, I forgot to sub to you. Oh, bed, bro. Have a good night, and I appreciate the sub. Thank you. But yeah, keep up the edits. If you keep mastering that shit, bro, by the time you're like 16, 17, bro, you're gonna have that shit down to a fucking T. Like, you're gonna be pro level. If you just keep doing that shit like every day or every few days, keep it up, bro.
I think it's in my arm over here.
4 PD, can you call Connie and get a dog out here?
Scoot over this way.
Why do you need a dog? Dude's in custody.
Just scoot your... No,
Look, I'm just going to move over and then I'll sit right back down for you, see? I'm not going to wrong.
sit on your butt, not your knees.
I can't. My body hurts too much.
Yes, sit on your butt, not your knees. You can
Thanks for
move.
the sub, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Let me sit like this. It's the most comfortable position I have. I'm not running on you. I'm already done with that. I should have never took off.
It's crazy how some of these kids are with Band Lab.
Okay?
Yeah, bro, my friend, well, he's my age, but he made a song in Band Lab. Or wait, not Band Lab. What's the other one? Maybe it is Band Lab. The one with the red logo. Yeah, it is Band Lab. Alright. I'm gonna play you my friend's song that I've made a... It's not done yet, but we have a music video too. Should be able to hear it.
I take Advils, I don't think I'm ever gonna sleep. Yeah, I did it wrong, but I don't think she ever gonna leave. She gon' fuck, forget back, that's just corny. I ain't fucking with that, I don't think this shit is for me. I didn't want the money, all the cash, I need more green. She bringing up the past, but now you bitches can't afford me. I hit her back down, but now I can't, that was deport me. They'll come, missing up the link, give me 4 please. Sipping on 4 lines, I'm too high. You don't know shit, neither do I. Missing out on fun to stack these phones, taking trips to Dubai. You know that she bad as hell, her ass felt just like a tuba. Y'all ride in the scuba, they just waiting on me to screw up. Remember we ain't had no phones, just passing notes up on the school bus. Totally ass to circuit on, the bitch said no to screw her. Now forgive me, medulla. Got strong like Stone Medusa. I know they can't like till we blow, so they can wish they knew us.
So yeah, that's his song. That's my friend's song. He got the beat off of YouTube, and then he did all the voice shit in Band Lab. But yeah, I'd be telling him, bro, like, you gotta just upload that shit and just keep going.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
It was, but me going to jail.
Send the link.
You're going to jail
Who won my new one? Played after me.
Something I didn't even know I was doing wrong.
What'd you send the link on? Oh, send it in the chat on YouTube if you can.
I didn't know I couldn't be here.
Well, if you didn't know, you could have said that in court.
What's that matter?
Because they would have heard you out.
They should still hear me out.
Yeah,
Look, I had
they would've.
PTSD. Listen, I had PTSD. Okay?
Alright.
That's what I do. Bad.
Alright, well, we're not making excuses for anybody.
I'm not making an excuse, but I'm telling you that's why I took off. I got to the hospital.
Dude, some people be running their fucking mouth when they be... Like, bro, if you running your mouth to the cop, bro, you better be talking straight facts. Like, you better be schooling them or giving them the facts, not just this straight fucking nonsense. Like, bro, just go to jail and take the punishment. Or tell the judge.
Not sure if the other one.
No. I'm gonna check him real quick, make sure he's got nothing on.
Send it in the Discord chat, cause or is it like not done? Or not Discord chat. I mean YouTube chat. Cause I'm on my PC, not my phone.
Cause I'm pretty sure it's probably on him. So I took off on me. I don't have any drugs on me. I just need you to clean them up. I don't have drugs on me. I don't. I promise you I don't. Alright, let me see your socks. Okay, here. Go ahead. Buddy, I don't have drugs, man. I'm telling you I don't.
Do you take any medications every day?
No.
Used to anything?
No. Where do you have PTSD from? From prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really can't believe, like, they're gonna send me to jail for something I didn't do. Well, early this morning, last night, what did you call that?
Hey, bro, just go to jail and fucking get over with it. It's a little trespassing shit. Now you ran from the cops, so now you got that charge. Like, dude, figure it the fuck out.
I appreciate it. I need to go to the hospital. I need to go. Why? I need to go out to the You're going to jail, dude. I understand. We're not playing the incarceratus bullshit. I don't care. I need to go out to the hospital. For what, Nate? But I need to. I just ran. I got tased. I need to go to the hospital. My body hurts. All they taste is metal. Like, please take me to the hospital. They can clear you. Let me get checked out. They can clear you. Nick, I really need to go to the hospital. Hey, you're not going to the hospital.
This fat fucking EMS dude is like, dude, what the fuck am I doing?
Look, my heart is pounding. Like, cause you just ran. I know, but don't forget. Please take me to the hospital. I got tased.
Yes. Okay, so this started because you passed him a few times. Were you like inspecting him?
I was not.
Okay.
I literally was not. I can go pull up cameras.
Sure.
I was literally with my phone, my AirPod, and talking to another AP.
He threatened to like take you out in the parking lot.
Yeah, he was like, "Come on the parking lot, tough guy," like all this other stuff. Just
okay.
What a fucking idiot. Dude, some people just have a problem. They just can't stick to their fucking self. Like, shit is crazy. Let me know if the links work. It's in here. I sent it. Maybe it blocks links. Do I have you on Discord? Send it on that. Here, you can add my Discord. Oh wait, that's not it. What is my Discord? That should be it. It should be just Riley is Reed. I don't know how to. Oh, okay, it's on that channel? Yeah, but that's the way I can do it. I can just click on your channel. Let me know which song it is. I'll watch it after. I'll listen to it after this one.
Drugs were found in the suspect's vehicle during the search. For this incident, this suspect was charged with resisting criminal trespass and theft. Interestingly, just 13 days after this incident, he was arrested again on charges for drug trafficking and contempt of court, likely referring to him violating a court order from his first incident. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
So we have two quick but interesting calls today, and both show male suspects.
Alright, I got it.
I won't call that Bentley truck, a dumb bitch I already won. I ain't never gave a fuck, I like my blunt and fill my cup. Bend her up and fuck the Saudi from the sun down to the sun. I'ma be the one, real soon gon' be the one that people love. Every time I'm coming through, I'm gon' be grabbing all my nuts. Every time I'm coming through, they gon' scream, they gon' shout and run. I know it coming, everything about to change. I can feel my eyes bleed through the night and through the day. Leave me be. I need some time alone, I need some fucking space. I'ma see them diamonds in the face. Right now, tell my brother get my thanks. You made me. Everybody lately, they been leaving, they been fading. Ain't nobody stick around, but they come when it's pavements. Came up off the ground, all of this shit in front of pavement. Let them fuckers drown, next thing that they gon' see my bracelets. Rock with all the crowd on top the stage, they gon' be raging. I can't wait to finally say I motherfucking made it. Come on, caught that Bentley truck, it's dumb, bitch, I already won. I ain't never gave a fuck, I light my blunt and fill my cup. I've been a shawty up, I fucking from the sun down to the sun. I'ma be the one, real soon gon' be the one that people love. I was screaming out, I had blood inside my lungs. Hey. Ain't nobody hear a thing, and ain't nobody caught. Except the devil, hey, he told me to kite, hey. Eat it like a date. The way that I'm about it, people gon' think that I might. Shawty jump on top me, then she ride it like a bike.
I'd say reduce the amount you do the sound effect, and then add like like, I'm gonna explain to you like this. So reduce the sound effect and add kind of like how Uzi does it. I'm trying to think of a song where he does it good.
Hit it from the yeah, alright. You was right, I was wrong. Yeah, I should've never ever took her home. Yeah.
You see how Uzi has like background like words that complement the song, like he was like never take her home, and then he says no in the background. Add shit like that more to it instead of all the yeah or ah.
I should've just blown.
It will just overall, like, you can still have those in it, but just reduce the amount of them because it will add more value to the song, if that makes sense.
Fantasy on my phone. Yeah, hit it from the back, watch a nigga bless you. Yeah, crying in my arms like a nigga.
Let me re-click on it. Go to channel. Which song was it? Go tie dye. What beat is this? Ken Carson? Oh wait, let me see.
If I could just change one thing, it would be that y'all not die. She sucked me up behind the wheel, cut my heart up on my chest, and you would just see tied. I'ma put my crib up, but a mess up in the pot. Y'all can't even fuck with me, not even when I die. I'm gonna be the best inside this shit for a long time. For a long time. I've been tripping every fucking Monday in the pews will hear them.
Like when you say long time, you should have extended it longer and added more like range to it. Or I don't know. I don't make music, so I don't know how to explain it, but you should stretch that like a couple milliseconds longer. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tweaking out, but I think that would have sounded really good.
I can't wait to finally get the ends. I can't wait to live my life the way I wanna. To the very end, I'ma smoke my marijuana. Y'all can't tell me shit, I'm not gonna listen. I know soon that I'm gonna glisten. Put that crown on top of my head, I know that I'll complete the mission. I'm just sticking to the plan, it's the only thing I know. I wish I could hear your laugh. It's my only bro. Cut my heart up on my chest and you would just see tied. now. I'ma put my crib up on the mess up in the hot right. Y'all can't even fuck with me, not even when I die. I'm gonna be the best inside this shit for a long time. I'm not alright, but I know I'm gonna be fine. This shit ain't alright. Hey, in the dark, just pray. Hey, in my heart, just pay. Hey, I won't quit, I won't fall. Suck my dick, hey, suck it slow. Hey, my chips on the road, get 'em hit, turn 'em cold. My life full of pain, that's just how it goes. I'm gon' keep that stick inside of my coat. I'm gon' keep my dick inside.
Like, Trippie Redd's my favorite artist of all time. I don't know about all time, but he's definitely like one of my favorite rappers of all time. And I'd say definitely you could probably definitely get some inspiration from him off of some of his older tapes, like Life's a Trip, Trip at Night, and probably those will give you the best inspiration, I would feel. Trip at Night and Life's a Trip. Life's a Trip is probably my favorite album of all time. Not together. Like, it's like the perfect example of this album is it's new. It's like, okay, it wasn't uploaded in October 13th, 2023. This album is from 2018. This album is from 2018, and I still to this day haven't heard an album like it. It's old rap mixed with like a new style, mixed with Trippie Redd's own style, if that makes sense. Like, he's actually, there's no like auto tune and shit. You can actually hear the voice, and it's just clear. How to do this together. We gotta keep it forever. But this is the intro song. But songs like this. Oh. Take a vivid picture, no photos. Implement that shit into your mind just so you know though. Free. Whether that's the motto. But you hear how on his beat he has that woman in the background, how that mixes with his vocals. Like, you gotta start doing shit like that. Maybe I'm just critiquing too hard, but that's just what I feel. You gotta mix your voice with the beat. I'm gonna get a song with bro. One day you probably could get one. Like, if you even have just a little bit of fame, he'll fuck with you. Like, he fucks with everyone. Same with Uzi. Uzi will do features with like literally people with like 50K or less.
For any nigga on that shit, I'm
no ho, bro. My jizz had to drop a bomb Han Solo. Doing big back, bleeding bull, Quasimodo. Got my paper on it and get that one. Go. Oh, fuck that up. Hey, Romo.
Niggas came around, now they extinct like dodos. Meanwhile, I'm
in New York, fucking up Soho. That the new chick, Caroline, nicknamed Coco. Italian, on loco.
She just give me face, ain't no
fucking, that's a no.
And she going 30, early 30, no.
But yeah, it's shit like that. And then, the underwater is my fly zone. What's another album that I was telling you to? Oh yeah, Trip at Night. Now this album, this basically invented Rage. One of the albums that really pushed Rage forward. This song isn't popular, but I really like it on the album. Now that I'm getting new money, I ain't together with it is the intro.
Yeah. Now that I'm getting new money, I ain't worried about no O's. These bitches get the doubts on. I've been getting used to my ringtone. These bitches wanna sing along, but I just wanna fucking be alone. Edgar Allan Poe in the catacombs. Live alone, I'ma die alone. Watch more turn
Going up just to see the damn ceiling fall. But you hear how his background vocals match the beat?
Tryna get me
Yeah,
on my
down.
complications.
I can't do it on the phone. Face as hell, I might just pull a phone.
Catch me in the twilight zone, bitch, I'm gone. If she ain't sucking dick first night, then I'm gone.
You a UFO, I'm in space time. I ain't rapping gang, you ain't safe slime. Such your life, I'ma flip a coin. See you on the flip side. The world my pain, but I'ma mourn alone, I'ma cry alone. I'ma live alone, I'ma die alone.
Long words to the sky long. Yeah, the world my pain, but I'ma mourn alone, I'ma cry alone.
What? Together? You ever heard the Money Man song? What's the Money Man song? Shit. Run shit. I look back and spell run. She just wanna have fun. Looking tired of love. Like drugs. That is fuck the plug. You want it, she can get it, baby, anytime. Racing to that pussy, man, I hit the finish line. For the rookies, on the finish line.
My little bitch don't need your tissue, nigga, cause she been a dime. I was in the other day, that shit like Vietnam. These niggas on the other side looking in there like some people.
But yeah, mix the beat and the vocals more with the, and then with your words with the song. That shit will be perfect, I promise you. Like, you can even go back to this. Like, you can go back to where? Because, like, this song is, like, peak. Yeah. His vocals and background vocals match the beat perfectly.
Catch him down bad, beat him with the bat, hashtag that. I caught a new jack, yeah, bitch, I got a blue jack, yeah. I make that cash talk, nigga. I got a new house, you wanna get in, need a bag code, nigga. 225 on the dashboard, nigga. Stack it up, big nigga, get that foreign nigga. Step it up and take care of your daughter, nigga. Stack it up and take care of your son, nigga. Step it up and take care of that mom, nigga. You know I ran it all up by myself, and now your bitch is drinking corn, nigga. My diamond's yellow like a
Like, you hear his background vocals, ah.
corn, nigga. Double line, the prawn, nigga.
Yeah.
Some hitters all over my club, nigga.
I don't know if there's a YouTube tutorial or whatever in FL Studio of how to get like Young Thug background vocals, but that's what I would look up.
Girl, I know you love me. I know
You love me.
you love me.
Really cool. Back it up.
Fast killer, nigga, fast wheeler, nigga, back it up. Ain't shit, nigga, Godzilla, nigga, act up. Go ain't shit, go Godzilla, back it up. I just wanna
Listen. You wanna bite me out, you girl.
I just wanna go
Yeah, that's you, girl.
Don't make a nigga act
Crazy, you, girl. No, I will. And I'm on a hurting pill.
This shit can get
Looking for you.
I pull up
I'm a bunch of bottles.
I pull up a bunch of
Murder.
I ain't at your
Fucking man.
I ain't at your whole
Okay.
I ain't at your motherfucking mother. I ain't at your fucking dad.
So yeah, shit like that, you just gotta match it up and learn it. Yeah.
A 911 caller in Fairbanks, Alaska, warns of a potential shooter in a high-traffic area.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
South Cushman. We were just driving by and we saw a gentleman kind of waving a gun around, and so I thought, you know, might want to get that looked at.
Was he threatening anybody with it?
I couldn't tell. We were just driving past. He was right there by the warming station. He had a bicycle next to him.
Are you wanting to press charges against him for anything?
Oh, no. I was just calling, figured someone might want to talk to him, make sure, he, you know, everything's all right, because he did kind of wave it across traffic, so figured someone should tell him, hey, maybe be a little safer with your weapon.
Yeah,
absolutely. Fairbanks police quickly spot the suspect riding a bike alongside another male. When officers activate their lights and sirens, the unarmed male stops. However, the suspect, armed with an unidentified sawed-off long-barrel gun resting on his handlebars, keeps riding, prompting a pedaled pursuit.
He doesn't go.
Pointing into vehicles.
Like, bro, that's what I be talking about, bro. Like, why are you on a bike doing crime? You are on a fucking bike doing crime. Not a motorcycle, not a fucking this or that. You're on a fucking bike doing crime. Like, figure it out.
Eerily foreshadowing the events to come, the secondary officer's radio plays Voices by Motionless in White, a song centered on internal struggles and a deep sense of hopelessness regarding mental health.
Your direction of travel?
Drop the f***ing gun.
Give them some room in their pace.
The suspect, who has been fleeing for approximately half a mile at this point, turns onto high school property.
1033 traffic.
Dude, like, how stupid are you?
Just try to stop him from leaving this area.
Drop that! Drop the gun! Drop it! Do not point that gun, man! Drop that! Drop it!
Bro, why are you not blasting this dude? If you're on a bike, running around with a gun out, this is the most Alaska shit I've ever heard. Like,
C1, C50, you can come over and give us a hand. We're going through Lathrop parking lot now, heading towards Cowles.
Whatever.
Hey, get out of here! Drop it! Drop the gun, dude! No, nobody wants to do that!
The suspect is now outside a local high school, armed with a rifle. Footage reveals that a bystander is familiar with the suspect named Patrick, who is just 19 years old.
Drop that! Drop it! Please drop the gun, man.
We need to keep them contained, have the AST units come in, Hell's side.
Hey, man, please go that way. Please just go that way. Trust me, nobody wants that, but please just go over there.
I'm waiting. Just throw it over there.
Please just throw it down, man. Nobody wants to do this. No. Look, just drop it on the ground, and this will all be over. Please just drop it. Just drop the gun, man. We don't want to do this.
No, don't be dumb.
Don't do that, man.
Patrick, come on, man.
Do not do that. Nobody wants this.
Hey, you stop right there. Get back. Just get back, bud.
Patrick, please.
Look, man, just put the gun down.
Just
You're not
drop
even in
the
trouble right now.
Just
You're not
throw it
even
on
in trouble. It's not bullshit, bro. I wouldn't lie to you. Just put the gun down. We'll talk about it. No one wants to hurt you. No one wants to get hurt. Nobody wants that, buddy. You're not in any trouble right now. Just drop the gun. We'll talk about it. You have my word. Nobody needs to get hurt, dude. Just put it down, okay?
No.
No, man. We're not going to do that. Buddy, we don't want to shoot you. Put the gun down and we'll come up and we'll talk to you. That's all that's going to happen. I promise you, man. Just set it down. It doesn't need to be like this, okay? Just set the gun down and step away from it. Just set the gun down and step away from it, please. Buddy, you got to do that. You got to put the gun down, bud. Just put it down and we'll talk. You're not in any trouble right now. It doesn't have to be like this. Just set it down, man. Nobody wants to shoot you. Just set the gun down. Gotta stop, bud. Just stop. Put the gun down, all right? Put the gun down. You don't want this, right? What's going on today? What's going on? Tell me about it. Whatever it is, man, I'll help you out with it. This is just gonna make things worse. Do me that favor and at least set it down, and we'll keep talking from right here. Just put the gun down, man. Just put it down, man. Just put the gun down and we'll talk about it. We'll keep talking about it, but just set the gun down. No one wants to shoot you. Nobody wants to shoot you. Just drop, just put the gun down, dude. Just put it down. Just set the gun down. Just set the gun down. Nobody wants that. Just put it down and step away from it. We'll keep talking. Because we're going to help you. We don't want to hurt you. We want to help you. Hey. Just put the gun down, man. We can't help you until you set that gun down. Nobody wants to hurt you, bud. We're just talking. That's all that's going on right now. Just put the gun down. Put the gun down, man. What's his name?
Patrick.
What's his name?
Patrick, just drop the gun, please, man.
Patrick?
Put it down, man. Come on, bro.
And your friends want you to put the gun down too, Patrick.
Put the gun down, man. Come on, bro.
Your friends care about you. They don't want to see you get hurt. That's not bullshit. Hey, stop.
Patrick.
Just drop the gun, please, man.
Patrick.
No, we're not going to do that. We're going to get you some help, bud.
Put the gun down, bro. Put it down, man.
Gun, get back behind that wall. Patrick, please. Set that gun down. We'll let you talk to your friends over here, okay? Patrick!
Brother you killed, my cousin you killed, my friend you killed.
Step away from it, please. Step over that way, Patrick.
Patrick, put the gun down, bro.
Patrick, just step away from the gun, please.
Patrick, get on the ground, bro.
Every unit was left lethal. Now is the time.
Patrick, just stop, okay? He's not getting to that gun.
Patrick, just back away from your bike and towards us, man.
Patrick, get down on the ground, okay?
Just drop.
I know, Patrick, but you gotta get down on the ground, okay? Get down or you're going to get hit with less lethal.
Put it down.
Just get down on the ground, Patrick.
Gun down.
I know, Patrick, so get down, okay?
Drop that.
You gotta get down. Just get down, please. Thank you, Patrick. We're gonna make our way up to you and talk to you, okay? Just lay down on your stomach for me. Patrick, you gotta drop that too, okay? Just toss it for me real quick. Patrick, just toss it. If he gets up and reaches for anything for candy, you tag him with that less lethal if you're within good range. I don't know what's going on, but it's gonna be okay. Just relax, all right, man? No one wants to hurt you. We're gonna get you in handcuffs, okay? Why? Patrick.
You touch me like that, man.
No one's gonna touch you like anything.
You hurt me.
No one's gonna hurt you.
Out.
No one's gonna hurt you.
You feel it, that? Hey, turn up. Choke me, mother.
No one's gonna choke you, bud. Look, we're just talking, okay?
Try
Relax.
that.
No, man, just relax.
Try to do that.
As officers search Patrick, this angle reveals a large knife he kept sheathed throughout the interaction. Time and was placed on probation. Faced up to 16.5 years if found guilty and given the maximum sentence. 3 months later, Patrick took a plea deal, pleading guilty to third-degree assault and possessing a weapon at a school. Court records show he received little to no jail time and was placed on probation. Less than 6 weeks later, he violated that probation. His failure to comply with court proceedings
need a break. Bro.
Don.
You need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Ten seconds before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. You must locate and defuse a bomb.
Changing mags.
Dude's name is I Love Feet.
You have been spotted.
Dude, my mouse mat is fucking dirty.
You have located a bomb.
That dude was actually hidden there, bro. You're a fucking coward. I knew I should have sent the drone in.
One op 4 remaining. The diffuser has been secured. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
drone to locate a bomb. Ten seconds to go. Insertion in 5 seconds. Your drone has found a bomb. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Argus ready.
Seconds remaining. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. You're out of time. We need to locate a bomb. Drone has located a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Changing mags.
Must recover.
Reloading.
The diffuser has
Swapping mags.
diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser has been recovered.
Bro, why is my game like tweaking? Like it's dropping planes for no reason.
We have been eliminated. Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Calibrating air compressor. All set.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion. Increase surveillance on bombs. Op 4 has a diffuser.
Jammer ready. Deploying jammer. Activating jammer.
Wall reinforced.
operator standing.
Reload.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do.
Reload!
Loading full magazine!
Reloaded!
15 seconds. 10 seconds to go.
Loading back!
5 seconds to go. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful. Secure the bombs.
Playing Carpenter on that wall!
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly. 10 seconds remaining. Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
You can stop worrying about grenades now. Activate jammer. AD is deployed and ready to go. Deploy jammer. Activate jammer.
Op 4, last stop standing. One friendly remaining. 4 eliminated. Mission successful. Protect the bombs.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
Is that really the fix? Just deleting temporary files? Because now this shit's not stuttering, no matter how fast I move.
10 seconds left.
Crazy.
5 seconds and counting. Bomb location secure.
Deploying ADS.
Activating camera.
No, I'm still getting that.
New camera feed up and running.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do. Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Over 10 minutes, you should then notice that full performance is back and could potentially have fixed your performance issue sponsoring this video. Before we do anything, we're going to be throwing out the NVIDIA shader cache, and before we do this, we need to make sure that we turn this off if it's on. Do this by right-clicking on the desktop, going to show more options, and opening the NVIDIA control panel. Head over to the Manage 3D settings on the top left-hand side, scroll down towards the bottom until you find shader cache. If this is set to driver default or enabled at any size, you need to temporarily set this to disabled. Go to the bottom right and select apply. You'll want to quickly restart the PC with the shader cache now disabled. Go to the bottom, right-click on the power button, select restart. With the NVIDIA shader cache temporarily disabled on your system, navigate down towards the bottom to the File Explorer. Go up to the top to
Protect
the
the
navigation
bombs.
bar and double-click. Remove anything with then going to type in percent remote. You can also find this down below if you wish to copy and paste it. Then press enter. Going to the amount of files and folders with inside of your NVIDIA folder will vary in the system, so don't panic if there's more.
Well done!
Start by navigating to the GL cache folder. Once inside of it, highlight all files you use, right click, and select delete or delete on your keyboard. You can now head
Down
over
to
to
10
the new
seconds.
location
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
which is the 99% of the games in which you play.
5
For
seconds
this, go
left.
up to the top to the navigation bar, and click where it says App Data. Once inside of it,
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Well secured!
Changing mags!
This will protect us. Loading up. Throwing magnet. Magnet's ready.
Raising our defenses! You can worry less about grenades now. Changing mags! Magnet set! Magnet up!
One Op 4 remaining.
Loading full magazine!
Friendly victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
go down to the local low folder, go inside of NVIDIA with inside of here, per driver version, and finally the X cache. We're then going to highlight every single file and folder with inside of it. If like me you have a ton of files, the quickest way to do this instead of dragging is select the top file, then hit Control and A on your keyboard to select all. Right click. When you do this, you'll more than likely get a pop-up. This is completely fine. We're going to select OK to this, then select the bin icon. For any caching files which are currently in use, you will not be able to delete those. So if you do get another pop-up, select do this for all current items, then select skip. Once completed, the shader cache size will shrink drastically, and you'll more than likely have just a few files or folders left with inside of here, or if they weren't in use, this could potentially be empty. Once that's completed, exit out. We're then finally going to navigate down and utilize the Windows Disk Cleanup utility to clear the DirectX cache within inside of the system. For this, navigate down to the bottom, click the Windows button, type disk cleanup, then open up.
Use your drone to locate a bomb.
Select your local disk C drive, then select OK. Go to the bottom to clean up system files, select C drive, and OK once again. This is not a tutorial for the best options or options you should be utilizing with inside of disk cleanup, so for now we're actually going to be unchecking basically all of those options. If you really know what you're doing, you can dive deeper into this and utilize the disk cleanup tool, because it is a fantastic tool to utilize with inside of Windows. The only option we're interested in though to clean up shader cache is DirectX shader cache. Select this option, go to the bottom, select the button, and delete. Once that's completed, our entire NVIDIA cache has now been completely cleared out, and we're then good to go. But remember, if you disabled the shader cache earlier, it's
5 seconds before insertion.
So right-click on the desktop or open NVIDIA control panel, however you typically.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. diffuser has been secured.
Probably end stream after this, but I'll be back on tonight, boys. Gotta clean my PC. I don't know why shit's tweaking.
Friendly last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies. Secure the bombs. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault. Insertion. 5 seconds and counting. Bomb located by Op 4.
Desiccate deployed.
Changing mag.
Dude, why am I like I'm getting frame drops, bro? This shit's pissing me off. Jesus fuck. Alright, I'm gonna try and fix this shit. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna end stream and I'm gonna try and fix these stutters. What's up, white ball dealer? Hey, I'll be on later. Watch my stream then. I got you, homie. I'll kiss you. Ah.